What's popping, everyone? Markus is coming back with a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. For all of you guys who are new, welcome. My name is Markus and my mission is to help you guys build yourself financially and to build the empire of your life. As you might have seen from the title already, today is going to be a full breakdown of the creation of Facebook ads in 2018. I'm gonna drop all the tips and tricks that I have for you guys, gonna give you guys insane value, so be sure to watch the video all the way through to get all the different tips and tricks that I'm dropping each and every second, minute, and just basically throughout the whole video. I'm gonna jump inside of Ads Manager to go ahead and show you live on my computer how I make the ads, which types of ads that you can create inside of Facebook, and some different tips and tricks. So let's get into it. So back inside of my computer right here, I have jumped in to show you the complete ad creation process, a full breakdown of the different type of ads that you can create, like picture ads, video ads, and stuff like that. That's what we're gonna walk through in this video. I'm gonna drop all the different tips and tricks that I have for that. Sort of like which one works the best in 2018, which one you want to avoid with, and which one you want to focus on. So starting off, this will be sort of like I just made a test ad. As you can see, you will have your, of course, your page right here, and then your Instagram page if you have connected it. This is just a test ad account, so I have not. But anyway, then you'll have your Instagram sort of like account right here. We walk through all of the other steps in the other video. If you haven't watched that, there will be a link in the description down below. Go ahead and check it. A full 25-minute breakdown of Facebook ads from beginner to pro. Definitely go ahead and check that out. This is a build off of that where we're going to walk you through all of the different ads that you can create, type of ads, and the actual creation of them, and which one you want to focus on. So you want to press this one. The one you want to use is existing post. Don't say create an ad. Only rarely that I use this. For example, for Instagram stories, you can only press the create an ad. Otherwise, you always want to use the use existing post, because then it's the same post being used for each ad set. This means if you want to use the same ad but target another target audience, all of your engagement on your ad will be saved and used on the other ad as well. So it will be the same post being promoted but to different target audiences, different ad sets. So that's why it's super important to press the use existing post. You can then create your own inside of the thing called page posts, or you can just simply press the little create a new page post. So this will be how it looks. You can just, of course, I will just walk you through all the different things that you can go ahead and promote. There's a ton, of course. I'll try to cover as many of them as possible. You can simply write a post that you're gonna promote. Let's say you just wanna like promote a specific message. You can do that. Then the ones that I'm using like 99% of the times is photo/video. So photo/video is, of course, you can make a photo ad, specific photo ad, a collection like a carousel ad, or a specific video ad based on a slideshow of pictures that you add or your own video. So the top one is going to be upload photos or video. So that is sort of like when you have your own photo that you maybe made in Photoshop or Canva, or had a VA made it or something like that. You have some promotional stuff like a photo or video that you have on your computer. You want to upload that, and then you can create your ad copy, your message on top of that. The next thing is going to be create a photo carousel. So I like to make the carousel ads not through the guided ones, but through the sort of like step-by-step ones, or make the carousel ad inside of page post, because then you'll be able to add a single message to each and every photo compared to this one where it's based on a URL. So that's why I like to make it inside. You want to press this one up here, and then there's going to be something called page post. Then you can press under add posts, you can set create a new one, and there's something going to call carousel. I like to create it inside of that, but you can also create here. We're going to walk you through that as well. I have opened all of them up in the top banner, as you can see. The next thing is going to be called create a slideshow. So the way that you create that slideshow is that you give Facebook some photos, still photos, and then that will create a slideshow for you. You can add some music, you can add in fades between the photos. It's pretty simple, but it works pretty well as well. And the next thing is going to be create a canvas. I don't really make canvases too much. It takes a lot of time, but it's definitely powerful. I haven't been using it too much, but definitely will do that in the future. So I will just really quickly create the photo one. So I just added a photo real quick here. So I added in, that was the top one right here. As you can see, that is the upload photo or video. I did that, so I just uploaded a really simple, not really anything. You want to have it made a lot different. You want to have emojis and everything on it. I will have a completely separate video of the ad copy and sort of like these single still image that you want to make. But definitely go ahead and check the other Facebook videos out. There's a free playlist of Facebook ads videos. It will be the first link in the description down below. All of the videos are free, insane value for you guys. Go ahead and check it out. But as you can see, you have your photo right here. It could be a video as well, then it would have sort of like opened something else for us. This is just a photo, so it's pretty simple. So what you will have is your ad copy right here. So ad copy, we talked slightly on that in the other video, but what I like to do is first start off with a question. So do you love marble cases, for example, right? Because this is a marble case. Our customers loves our new line of marble cases. So I like to do that, or you could also write something like, then you will love this. So you need to take into account that you can only write to a certain point like here before it will make a new line on mobile phone or mobile devices, which is where we are promoting our stuff. So this is going to be a 2-lined sentence, our new line of marble cases, and then I would then go ahead and make sort of like an encouragement for them to go ahead and tag someone, but it needs to be hidden in a message because Facebook disapproves and makes your ads worse if you're a tag and like hunter on it. So what you will do is like, who would love this? I always start all of the words with a capital letter. That's just some psychological aspect of it, because that will draw the attention of the eye, because it's like different from what we're used to, and it's a great way of doing it. So I always start each and every single word with a capital letter. Who would love this? Question mark, and then you would have get, like buy it here or get it here, and then we're going to do the emojis part. So the emojis part is super important because the brain recognizes and reads not emojis, well, emojis as well, but pictures 13,000 times faster than text. So if you have a picture, your brain knows what it is 13,000 times faster than a single word. So that's why it's super important to use emojis, because that's small still images which are filled with emotions. So emotions and pictures together is the perfect cocktail for a great ad copy. So what I will have right here would be an arrow. So I would have an arrow pointing to the right, and then I would have the link. What we talked about in the other video as well is that you need a space between your emoji and your link. Otherwise, the emoji will be included in the link and it won't open, and you will lose a lot of money because you won't get anybody onto your store. Talking by experience, lost some money by that in the beginning, because so definitely just remember that a space between the emoji and the link, and then you would have maybe like a URL shortener like bit.ly/ and then blah blah blah, right? I would then have 2, you can have 1, but I just like to put in 2. The arrow draws the attention of the eye in the direction of the arrows. That's some psychological aspect as well. At the top, I would have, do you love marble cases? So of course you want to have the well-known emoji with the heart eyes. Our customer loves, then I would probably have a star like this. And then who would love this? I would then have like a red heart or something like that. So this would probably be my ad copy. I like to do keep it simple, don't oversell it, don't have too much urgency or scarcity, because it's really many people are dropshipping products, and many people are trying to oversell their ad copies and their products on Facebook, and people don't like to be sold to, they like to take the action themselves. So when you go ahead and make a clean and simple ad, people will be more likely to not be irritated when they see it, and this way more likely to press on it. That's the same the big brands like Nike and Adidas and everything do. Keep the ad simple with some super crisp and beautiful videos and pictures. The same for Movement Watches, which is also a huge company. You can go in and look at the info and ads. I have a video about that as well inside of the Facebook playlist, how you can go ahead and see ads from other companies that they're running, so you can see the specific ads that they're running right now and what they're making money on. So go ahead and check that out. But moving on. As you can see right here, moving on to the next one. So this will be our ad copy. We're just gonna copy it so we have it for the next one. The next one is going to be the canvas, the carousel ad made from a link. So it draws the pictures from the link, super cool. And then I would add, like the same, have, okay, so we can just make this so you can see how it looks. This is how it will look on mobile devices. I just jump back so you can see it. This is how it will look. As you can see, there's 2 lines right here. So single line, question, the next thing, who would love this, and then the link. I don't add any button to when it's a picture, but I add a button when it's a video. Moving on to the next one, so this is going to be the carousel. Then you can add images yourself, or you can sort of like remove some of them yourself, so you'll be able to make the sort of like images yourself. But inside of the page post, as I talked about before, you can go ahead and add your own text right here as you like for each and every photo. So I like that a lot more, but you can do that as well if you want to make a quick ad. And that is going to look like this. Let's see, like that. As you can see, then you browse through. If we're going to look at it on desktop, I don't know why they haven't made the function that you can browse through the photos on when you're watching a preview of the mobile version, but you can't. But as you can see, we would then be able to scroll through the photos as the same way, right? So moving on to the next one, which is going to be a slideshow. This is a slideshow maker inside of Facebook. It works pretty well. You can go ahead and make your own slideshows as well in Premiere Pro or something like that, or you can have a VA to do it. But I don't really use slideshow anymore because I use something called Clipman, which is great, but it's a bit expensive. But if I do make a slideshow, I use Clipman. But in the beginning, I used this, and I had some winners for it as well. So definitely something that you can do. The aspect ratio, I like to point that at 1:1 or whatever it's called, like a square for each photo, even though that there might already be a square photo. I just always like to change the aspect ratio to that. Image duration, I always choose 2 seconds, and then I have a fade. You could add in some music, like some action shit, and then so I got the ad created right here. As you can see, it will look like this when you go ahead and play it. So it will just be a slideshow made pretty easily and pretty straightforward with the ad copy on top as before, and it's super great as well because then you can go ahead and make custom audiences and lookalike audiences based on the amount of view time that people do. So that's why I like using videos in terms of slideshows if you just have still images of the product. Or as you can see, I have different cases right here. So if you're showcasing a specific collection, this is super powerful to use as well. Moving on to the next one is canvas. So what you'll be able to do is press this one, and so you'll be able to make a canvas. Like, is there like a get new customers, use layout. So just as an example, it would look like this. Then you can add in photos, and you can get them to sort of like jump onto your store, add the products to your cart, and everything from you'll be able to showcase a lot more from like a collection as well as the slideshow. But this is just looks a lot more beautiful. But in the other hand, you need to have people come onto the canvas, look the canvas through, and then onto your store, compared to a direct link from the other thing. So I don't really use this. I don't really like to use canvases, but I guess there's not that many using them, so the CPM might be lower for them. So in that terms of way, it might be pretty powerful to use as well. But it just takes some time to set up, and I just like to use some of the other availabilities. So just to walk through the other thing, you can also go ahead and sort of like check in at somewhere. Let's see, let's jump back to the normal post. So you can go ahead and promote a photo album, make a live video. So basically a whole new post that you're gonna make, that you're gonna create, which is just hidden inside of your sort of like ads manager. But it's not really, it's gonna be published now again, but early on it was a hidden post, but now it's going to be published anyway. But if you jump inside of page post under ads post, that is where it's only going to be your ads post, and this is going to be posted on your page. Just be careful about that. If you don't want it to be posted on your page, go ahead and make your ads inside of, press this one right here, press the page post, then press ads post, and then you can create it inside of there. But as you can see, support a nonprofit and all the other basic things that you have if you're making a post directly on your page. So that was just a quick breakdown of the creation of ads on Facebook in 2018, the different tips and tricks, and sort of like my thoughts and ideas for you guys. I hope you got some insane value out of the video. Please go ahead and give it a like, hit the subscribe button to become a part of the family, and the notification bell to always be up to date whenever I upload. Go ahead and check all the different free videos I have in the Facebook playlist down below. It will be the first link in the descriptions. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will all have a successful and wonderful day. Bye.